Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, let's do this. Last trial. All rise.
Let's begin. If you can figure out, then I'll punish. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
He just explains the same thing every time in the beginning.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because
Kyoko, go over to the man and slap him.
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Never mind, he probably still think you're a ghost.
Technology?
There's a limit to
Really?
How much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has for his body isn't hers is the gloves.
Well,
Got it!
Whoop!
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
You're a dumbass. There's no way that corpse is Kyoko. If I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here, and the case won't move forward. No, you wouldn't. Just don't listen to him. Okay. I don't know. We'll just listen.
That
Fake nails?
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
maybe?
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
I realized it last second. I'm so glad you get to like slow down time and everything.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
I see you didn't have a mother in your life.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First,
That's the first thing I said.
Sorry.
You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
After I identify the victim, everything starts from there. Well, we'll just say it's Mukuro Okasawa. That's it. I see nothing
On the
here.
right hand?
Maybe.
if Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, wait.
Then there's nothing else.
I
we
think
can
it's gonna
prove,
have to be
right?
tattooed on the right hand for the identified in the body.
If Kyoko really is,
Then who died? There's gotta be... I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond... And there wasn't any description... Well, if we can't identify the body...
No,
There we go. No, that's wrong. Great.
there was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Jesus Christ, people.
Cruel
unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Of course you would think that.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Okay, we had a tattoo, the information, the victim's identity to be clear. And Mukuro Gosama. Wait, yeah.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Are we playing Hammock Gambit? Are we fucking playing Hammock Gambit? Bro! Bro! It's not goddamn rockets. It's not rocket science, Makoto.
Now I understand.
Easy peasy.
The
Also, that's
representation
just
of Fenrir
stupid.
is a wolf.
Yeah, I know he's stupid.
Stupid to have a hangman like that is easy as hell.
It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
Okay, yeah, people get things wrong every now and then. Are you such a fucking dipshit?
My information was
Snobby
not wrong.
dipshit.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please
Shut
limit
the
all
fuck up.
future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then,
Just
just so
chill.
nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all
Shut
along.
the fuck up. There's not a 17th
There
person.
are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Oh my fucking
Who
god.
did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Me and Kyoko.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
There can only be two subjects, Makoto and Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
Then explain!
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
Only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw
Around
the body
9.
first was Toko, right?
Yep,
Ish.
She went to go get the
Like
pickaxe.
9:30, maybe 10?
9 o'clock.
I got it! The
'Cause
body must have been discovered
it didn't
at
take
9
her
a.m.,
any more than like
since
a minute
that's
or
when
two.
Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock, or just before. Great, go get the pickaxe.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me,
I'm glad
I
he's
was
leaving
already
having
asleep
some brain
before
cells
nighttime
appear.
hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Murder happens between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30. Okay, then, looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during that time. I don't have an alibi. Simple, the sprinklers.
Yes, the sprinklers. They only go off at 7:30, so it must have been like after 7:30 and before 9.
Yeah.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock.
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of
3
that
o'clock.
time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay, wait.
Oh.
What am I supposed to...
7:30.
Garden. Okay, I guess I have to shoot 7:30.
We've established a time frame.
Yeah,
for
shoot
the murder.
7:30.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the... Yep. And
Yeah, from 7:30.
that's more than enough time to commit murder, I should...
Oh, fuck.
if you have any objections...
We got this, we got this, we got this.
We've established a time. It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Oh, no.
That's weird.
Okay.
Shit.
We've established
We
a
have
time
plenty of
frame for the
hearts.
murder. It took
Exploded
place
body,
somewhere
fake
between 10
nails,
o'clock at
tattoo,
night
no, no, no.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Exploded body analysis, but I don't know how that would
doesn't
help.
have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should
Literally
think.
the only thing.
So Makoto, if you
Well,
have
it's not
any
the only
objections, now
thing.
would be-
Remember, he says...
We've established a time.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
The 10 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Can't really shoot it, though, because that wouldn't make any sense. Let's try this, though. No.
Nope.
Body analysis doesn't work either.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
If you're trying to
Makoto doesn't have
disprove
an alibi
that
for
it's,
most of that time.
you know, supposed to take place after 7:30, shouldn't you be shooting at the 10 o'clock?
That's
What am I
than
to
enough
shoot
time
at
commit
10
murder,
o'clock,
I should
though?
think.
Because it's
Because
obvious.
he's saying the murder
Any
took place
objections,
between
now
the
would be
time
the-
frame, but you're trying to prove that it didn't.
Yeah. Because, you know, it took place in the garden, the sprinklers go off at 7:30, the body was only half wet, not fully.
Because of the bucket.
Because of the bucket of water I threw on it. Something that happens every morning at a certain time. The sprinklers.
We've
7:30.
established a time
Sprinkler-
frame for the murder.
Yeah, we did that.
It took place somewhere
Sprinklers
between
at
10 o'clock at
10
night
o'clock?
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
That wouldn't make sense, though.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from
Yeah, we're just
7:30.
grabbing like random shit.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto,
If you have any objections...
We'll
now
try
would
shooting
be
the 10 o'clock and see if that works.
Do we have
somehow.
to copy a bullet?
established a time frame for
I
the
don't
murder.
know what. Like,
No.
what? What?
I told you.
How does that make any sense?
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock.
He wasn't
It had to
saying
have
near, he
taken
was
place
saying
way
between that time frame. Oh, I am so upset with the wording.
Translation error, I guess.
It's not translation, it's purposeful wording.
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No one said that.
What are you talking about, you horny bitch? No, half wet on
I'm saying
top.
that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Oh shit, shut up.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
Sprinklers wasn't got violet, all I have to do is, oh, fuck.
God, what is this?
A bullet time battle.
Oh, I love Memento.
Nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No, no, no!
I just decided to do this. I can't.
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no!
Dead body analysis? Okay. Body analysis, thank God.
Shattered.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
This is a bucket.
If the sprinklers got the body wet,
Dear God.
shouldn't the whole
There's
body
more.
have been wet?
So they
No.
only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
Stop thinking everything. You know what, whatever.
I'm so sick of her.
God, you're
Let's
real.
just move on.
Yes, please.
The reason only the top half was wet was because
I took a bucket. And I
Alright, there's a bucket.
tossed it.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
Exactly.
Dumbass.
So if the
Dumb
sprinklers didn't
motherfucker.
get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which
Fucking
case,
me.
the only one left without an alibi.
Is Kyoko. Kyoko is the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone, that's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
Oh?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Okay.
Girl. Girlie,
So
did
are
you or did you not
saying
kill her?
You're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting it!
Shut up, you!
That wasn't even me.
That was perfect, though.
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Dude, literally last trial, you thought that you killed her.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
What?
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
The tarp.
Oh, that's right, the tarp.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something is the... Oh no, it's the tarp. No. Where's the tarp? There's the tarp.
I got it!
I got it.
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Oh, god damn it.
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer.
Don't do
I
something.
have to refute what Kyoko said.
Make your argument.
Knife and scene, body explosion. I guess the knife.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
I'm surprised I'm actually talking during
Because
this.
that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Some part of here is confusing, and it's about the blood. It's about the blood, but I don't know.
The bottom side of the tarp was touching the
By
blood,
covering the
right?
body with the
It must
tarp,
have.
the killer
Yeah.
prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
I'm trying to think, like...
Well, we have 7 minutes, and we can also get, like, the things.
Yeah, but...
God, we really need more questions.
Yeah.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side...
Dirty on one side.
Damn it, okay, no. I was thinking, but no.
Shoot!
Because wording again, but I guess not.
By covering the body with the tarp,
We got this, we got this.
the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
No.
Since it was facing
Water.
down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Perfect.
I had a feeling.
Perfect.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in
It
that
just looks like a
state,
bunch of pink
it
paint.
absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
But they would have washed both sides.
They would have washed both
Yeah.
sides. Just washing the
See?
one side wouldn't hide anything.
No, what? Somebody said something?
I just like.
If you're talking about me making the same point that Byakuya just did.
Finally back, Mom.
Oh, Blue's back.
I like.
Oh, what's up, Blue? Yeah, we're in the middle of a class trial now.
Who died? Who died? What happened?
Well, dead body.
Secret 16th student got murdered, and I think we're trying to make Kyoko die.
Yeah. Person that attacked us is dead. As far as we know, they're part of Fenrir. They're Mukuro Kasaba.
Chicken.
Chicken. And
You know what that means? Chicken.
all evidence points to Kyoko right now because she doesn't really have an alibi. But it's kind of bouncing back and forth between me
Well,
and Kyoko.
Kyoko and us, still. Because,
Yeah.
like, Kyoko tried to throw us under the bus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
fucking stupid.
The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
That's stupid. Why would there be
Someone
happening?
else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
Why are we even hypothetical?
The nurse's office.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Exactly. See,
Yeah.
at least High Guy isn't that stupid.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
Yes.
No, that's
Yeah.
not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
In the garden.
The chicken.
Oh, that's right, the chicken!
Oh, the chicken!
That's fair, yeah.
Chicken died?
Because one of the chickens is gone.
You know what that means? Chicken.
Chicken blood?
Chicken blood. Chicken.
What? Chicken blood?
Chicken.
We're gonna.
When I
Oh.
checked
Where's
the
the
chicken
chicken
coop
course, huh?
before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
My body still feels so tiny.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
That's so sad, bum.
I'm sad. Chicken's dead.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken?
I ate that
And
bit.
then covered the body with its blood? Man,
Fried chicken must
that's
be
messed
good.
up.
Oh my god.
Killing
Wow,
a baby just
wow.
something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Come on.
I wonder
Yeah.
if the
Don't eat
killer
chicken
had
raw.
to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
That's
I
hard.
have to agree, that certainly is strange.
They just turned it over or something.
Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
God, this is so fucking stupid.
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
No.
What, is it gonna be inside out?
Wait.
Oh no, it's
No.
backwards!
No, the
The head was
arms.
through
It's
the
the
neck hole,
arms.
But the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Because the coat is put on backwards, as if it's over the body.
Then that settles it.
That's so
Sorry,
fucking weird.
I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done
And
in
where the
no
hell did they
time.
get the coat from?
Maybe.
The coat was on
But
them.
still,
Oh yeah, right.
Tina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Because she was fast.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
that's not.
Yeah.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
The suspicion falls back on me again. But why?
Oh, I remember that.
Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me?
Kyoko's trying to save her own ass.
Yeah. The Sky's dead body has been added to the truth book. Okay.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Wow.
How high are you, you psychopath?
You're right 20%. You're right 20% of the time, buddy. I don't
30.
think that's 50. 30, whatever.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, the fuck is not.
I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Yeah, the
According
knife.
to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
I don't feel like I should be able to see that much of the knife if that's the case, but... Okay.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I
Yeah,
thought
that
when I
knife
first
is not
saw
helping
it.
our case because
I just
we
wondered.
had hit it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna... Oh, fuck.
Kyoko also handed our ring, but
This isn't more important. Now that we have this knife, what are we gonna do with it? Can't let Kyoko keep... yeah. Then
Kyoko, keep it.
Then they all throw it to me, because... Wow.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what exactly happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we
Shut
found
your ass.
stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Okay, how do we prove that? How do we prove that?
Arguments.
How do we prove that?
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Yes, you gave that one to
It really
me.
is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
No, wait, it's not getting stabbed. It's...
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
The stab didn't kill her.
Horrible
Something
man
else
you
did.
are, Makoto.
Body before the explosion? No.
Yeah.
Do you think body before the
The
explosion?
knife we found lodged
I mean,
in
yeah,
the
I've
dead
said there were a
body.
bunch of cuts all over her.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It
We'll
really
try. I
is,
think
isn't
it might be the other one, but
I
we'll
was
see.
afraid of that.
If he did
What's-
have
what's
that,
the other
that
one?
seals it. Just because I had that automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No.
Nope.
What was the other one?
The other one was, you know what? Hold on. I think I know a way to make this easier
The
for
knife
us.
we found-
Here we go. Exploded body. Upper half remains sandwiched. No. Okay.
The Monokuma file had that, but that's not a truth bullet.
That's
is
not
it?
a bullet. Yeah. We gotta find something that explains it. There's this. Fragments near the body.
That's part of the bomb.
Yeah.
That can't be it. When the body was found. Also couldn't be it. And we already checked this one. Body before the explosion.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
I'm like really scared to shoot anything. We got 2 shots at this. Literally.
Just calm down, take deep breaths.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
Same one we
I
gave
was
to
afraid
Makoto.
of that.
Yes, it is.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Getting stabbed.
So there's no question.
I can't shoot getting stabbed with getting stabbed. I'm like trying to think.
Killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Let me look at the bullets we have.
The
here.
bullets.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
So
It's the...
I'm rereading everything again.
Wait, what is this guy's dead body again?
This guy's dead body? Sprinklers came on, the suspect covered for a leg, get wet, move the tarp, place the body, the jacket appeared to have been treated with blood. Actually, that might be it.
Yeah. Because
No, I
then
don't know.
they wouldn't have had to stab her to kill her. She was already
Really
dead.
is, isn't
Yeah, it's just they put the blood on it.
They couldn't put the thing on
Just
over
because I
her.
had the knife, that automatically makes...
Like they couldn't put it on over the knife.
Yes!
No, that's wrong.
Bang.
Holy fucking shit.
Wait,
Fair point,
hold
Blue,
on.
thank you.
Dude, I don't even know how to use it, bro. Whatever's gonna say, I might even understand.
That should
Well,
be
I'm
clear
gonna
from
go
the
on different
description
for a
of the
bit so that way I
cover-up we
can go
just
get my
heard.
dinner. I'll have my phone on me so that way I can check stream, but yeah, I'll go get my dinner.
Alright.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim stabbed twice in the same pot. No, there's no way that's possible because... Fuck, what is it?
Does Monochrome or not? Does Monochrome file on that say that they get
Wouldn't that be the knife?
Oh
Because
wait,
there's
that's
no
right.
blood on it?
Monokuma file. What does it say? What does it say?
Yeah, just check what it says.
Oh yeah.
Dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time. Okay, thank you.
I got it. The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Like too much information, man. I can't remember everything.
I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
He's smart.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Damn.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
Oh my god, bro.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead,
Morgana.
Pluto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
What do I gotta tell her? Only one explanation I can think of. And I don't know what it is.
Screw!
Huh?
Fragments of the dead body.
This?
It's at the top.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Talking about the bomb. Okay. Well, obviously it was a bomb, people. But, like, aren't we asking the question of why?
Ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's
The
motive
bomb.
is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Body before Monokuma file exploded body analysis.
Then shall we continue the debate?
Monokuma file.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
No.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
No.
And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
One thing that could have killed her.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion
I guess it was
didn't
the
kill her for sure. I guess.
hit on the back of the head?
Well, yeah. She was already totally
Yeah,
dead when that
but
happened.
what would the bullet be for that?
And it wasn't because of the
Yeah, we're gonna
knife,
have to
right?
copy it. Oh,
And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
yes.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong. I mean, wait, that's right. No, wait, what?
Mutaro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you
An
hit
idiot.
someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
Bold of you to assume I couldn't.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground.
Look,
and
if you lovebirds are gonna argue, do it after the fucking class trial.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto.
Oh my god.
Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
No.
A real murder weapon. The real murder weapon. Oh, that's
chicken.
right. Not the chicken! Titanium arrows. That's what he said, yeah.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And
I think it was the chicken.
Chicken.
And that
Chicken.
something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds
I always feel like I would kill somebody.
weird. Hey!
Yeah.
How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right.
Shut up.
The fuck up, yeah.
Back talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Turn me on.
I don't
Oh,
blame
man,
Hina for downing it because there's one more thing about that
Okay.
weapon. One more secret.
They better not be using it. Oh my god.
Bloody duct tape.
The titanium arrow.
Cooked spell.
It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Everyone listen to Master.
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
You could hit.
Well,
That was the murder weapon with bloody duct.
Monokuma file. It said the weapon
Right,
must
maybe?
have been about
Maybe.
as thick as a metal pipe,
I'm just reading to the
right?
case.
It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Who's been where with the duct tape coming to this?
Oh no, it's too thin in the bloody duct tape. Too thin in the bloody duct tape.
Right.
It would
do
make
you think
sense.
that?
You wrap the duct tape around the arrow, making a blunt as an blunt object.
The titanium arrow.
It was in the
I was looking
dojo,
at the same
no
thing.
doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
But because it said the weapon must have been about as thick, it seems like an arrow would just be.
No, that's wrong.
We're gonna be set up and slowed down kind of scary.
You're right. Just the one arrow
Shut the
would have
fuck
been
up.
too weak.
Yeah.
That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another
They
weapon?
used duct tape because that
Bundle
works.
of arrows with duct
A
tape.
bundle of
We also
arrows.
found a
Yes.
held-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
You know what we call a bundle of
Bundling them
arrows?
together
Oh no, wait,
using
that's a
the
bundle of
duct tape would
sticks.
Easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Bundle of sticks. You mean
That is the most
Of-
thing she said.
One stick
This
is weak,
entire
but
game.
put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
that is actually the most normal thing she said.
How is it harsh?
And we're back.
I was gonna say the same
That
thing.
explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
That's right, the key.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went
Jesus
to the dojo.
Christ, man.
We went there together, Flynn.
I have evidence? Yeah, the key that's in her room.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to
Are they an idiot? Like, are they dumb?
That
She
key
couldn't
is
get in
just
her
the
room.
Final piece of the puzzle.
That's what I'm saying.
Your non-existent alibi.
Which
your
means-
clear
Idiots, huh?
motive, your attempts to frame Makoto.
It was
for the
Byakuya.
crime. This
Byakuya
all
was the only
proves
one that could go in the
you are
room.
The true culprit.
I'm back.
You can't explain
Hey,
this away. So
they're
just
saying how
give
Kyoko's the killer because the key was in her room, but she couldn't get in her room because Byakuya had her key.
Hold on a second.
Because
Not
the
Yeah.
murder weapon was one to let
You
arrows.
really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
Well,
I was just protecting you.
okay, that's that's all the proof I need.
What?
She was protecting me. Does that mean she beat the shit out of them? Came to my rescue. Yep. Could that be when killed them? Oh wow. Killed someone for me.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Because the key. Yaka should know better than anyone. Simple, you had her fucking key. Body was found, Byakuya's account.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Byakuya's account, because that talks about the key, no?
Exactly what I said.
I don't know if it actually does,
I'm
but I'm gonna
not
hold
the
on to
killer.
it.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you
He hides
aren't
things
the
from you all the
culprit.
time.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But
Bang, right
could
there.
I really have done
Huh?
that?
I don't
Yeah, I don't
Let
know.
me double check Byakuya's account just to be safe.
You should probably just do it, Brad. Yeah.
Well, I need to be sure. I don't like to keep getting it wrong. No corpse in the garden. Vyasa, he... This doesn't say anything about the key.
Oh, no, never mind.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
But what do I shoot?
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya talks about there being proof, right?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, wait, what?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Do I take there's proof and then that, or...
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what
I think
Yeah,
I have
probably.
to copy something.
You should
Yeah, you definitely do.
Master would
I don't know.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what
I'm gonna do not the killer now, try...
What is their proof? There's first. I think you have to copy that.
Key in my own room.
Okay, fine.
Correct?
There's proof, there's proof.
shoot.
Well, no, I can't...
Those words you just...
Exactly.
I'm not the killer.
You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide.
there's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Is that what you're...
You stated that you said I hid the evidence and then left.
The locker.
Key in my own room. Correct?
What?
Those
What
words
are the
you
two
just
bullets?
spoke. What do you mean?
When the body was
Exactly
found,
what I said.
and the wood
I'm
block
not
key.
the killer.
A wood block key, right?
Well, that
You should-
depends.
Because that's the
that-
evidence.
The wood block key just goes to one of the lockers.
Found in
Yeah, it-
Kyoko's room. She couldn't put it in her room, though.
Byakuya?
Oh.
Master would never hide something from.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Is that what you're...
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my
I don't know if
own
you shoot
room,
this, but
correct?
No.
But could I
I'm gonna
really
copy
have
the
done
locker
that?
key and shoot it at there's proof.
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya.
Here's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Okay, it worked.
Okay, I just got done with my taco. I'm gonna go put away my dish.
Go ahead.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear
She
contradiction of what
stole
Kyoko...
Monokuma's thing.
But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Well, there's some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trap. The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko. But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? The Mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. The only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap.
You fucking tweaking.
All your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? Right here, right now, whether... And we're given a choice right now whether to expose her or not to. I don't know what Runaway does. We either can choose to expose her or not.
Expose her. Gotta save our ass, right?
And
Or
it
the bad
leads
ending.
to 2 different endings if we do.
Yeah.
Two different endings, whole.
Yeah. Truthfully, one ends the game and one continues the story.
Yes.
We gotta continue the story, right?
Possibly.
So we have to let it go.
Yeah, I'm guessing, like, if we do that, I'm pretty sure I saw the part
I already know what it is.
I'll show you it later, Chi-Chi, the bad ending. I'll show you what
I
it is.
never saw the bad ending. Never showed
Let's
me.
make sure we get the good ending then. Good
Yeah.
ending, then bad ending.
We're gonna have to let it go then.
I have no clue what Runaway does.
I have to
Runaway?
believe a Runaway is him being like, no, I can't do that. Why would I ever think that? It's just a stupid third option they threw in there. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap and that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
Me, they're gonna say, because I was the one who said to go to her room.
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Oh god.
Yep. They're pointing out me.
Is this what leads to the good ending?
You'll be surprised. Just hang in.
It's Loki
I
fire.
don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Yes, let us talk about this story over again.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
What is the Monokuma?
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Joel.
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
Well, he's always said they were on a timer.
Yeah, 5 hours. This has not been 5 hours.
You were late, so we had to push back the start time.
By 10 minutes!
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
And just like that, the class trial is over.
Are we alive or not?
No, sir. No, we're definitely dead. Genuinely, we just died.
Now, who will be chosen as the
Come on, boy.
platinum? Hold on. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
And Monokuma vote says...
Votes Monokuma.
Makoto Naegi is
What?
guilty.
What the fuck?
What?
This leads to the good ending?
You think I'm the killer?
No, does it?
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
GG?
This? Sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault.
Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes,
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey.
It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. Just like all the other class trials. I'm gonna end it the same way.
Drills,
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment! Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got.
No.
It's
What?
punishment time.
And just like that,
No. What the?
game over. Makoto has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
Are you shitting me right now?
No one say anything.
I recognize this from somewhere.
Yeah.
You see it you see it in the intro of the game.
Huh?
In the intro to the game. You see it. But just when you think he's dead, someone got into the network to help out. Doesn't mean we're still gonna get dropped to where we're supposed to, anyways. Don't worry, we're fine.
Why is he still in that sitting pose, though? The fuck?
Oh, I heard it might be because it's detention and people are too afraid to get up during detention. Uh-huh? What's this? What's going on?
Hey, what's that?
Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he was invading my network. Damn it all to hell. I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring the despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed.
And with that, the massive high school towers overall the bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope Peak Academy brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop to the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in a nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend to school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me.
I just realized, Monokuma's the red eye thing is on the logo of Hope's Peak.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't pick that.
Huh?
Oh.
What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on?
Right back.
Huh? And here we actually are. Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back to me. And again, I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Shadows were piled high all across the area. It must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. I was going to be stuck in there until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used the last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First was to start looking for a way out of here. That's right.
Which we are in.
Wow.
The garbage.
The garbage.
Time unknown. La garbage.
This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. Surprised I didn't get crushed by it. That's a rocket and a tank? I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. The rocket was from the execution. What's the tank from?
Probably from another execution?
I can't think of any. Is that an airplane? How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. Plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink, which ones aren't all around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. That still is not enough for a reason to give up, because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left, after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Damn. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. Oh, great, more trash. As I watched, the pile of garbage jolted and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? More food? Did a piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
Damn. Okay.
A giant piece of trash? Rude.
Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells
My bitch!
awful.
This place smells awful.
Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected.
What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you.
I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair.
Ugh.
She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished.
Finally, some decent fucking food. Thank you. Snatched the bread and water that she was holding out of me. Or, yeah, out for me. Within seconds, it was in my stomach and making its way... It was in my mouth making its way to my stomach. That really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going.
So you still haven't given up then?
Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
Hmm?
Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at.
So, Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So,
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone.
The tone?
you...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything.
So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you.
Don't say that. You didn't abandon me.
No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but... there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost.
Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to the school to do.
What?
I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason.
So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least, I did. Once.
Once?
Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was.
You forgot? But that's...
I had no memory of what my purpose was.
No memory? That's impossible.
Amnesia?
Then...
Honestly, I should have said amnesis again.
Amnesis? Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school?
The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
What would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? Hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems too convenient.
Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive that it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory.
But why would they want to do that?
There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans.
So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean... somehow, my memory may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time.
But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But if it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right?
The mastermind. One of us? If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me.
But why me?
Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but
I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
you bitch, you're...
Ugh. It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced.
Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all the investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability.
You mentioned your ability.
My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective.
The ultimate detective?
correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school.
You had to find someone? Who?
So,
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster?
Because he's my father.
What?
in other words,
I was separated from him as a child, and it turns out he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak.
Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Egos told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
no matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Yoko? What's going on? My memory hasn't come back at that point. But when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him.
That makes sense.
However,
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
Then what did you see in there?
so,
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there.
You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found.
But why there?
Because I also found this in the headmaster's room.
Is this some kind of map?
Indeed.
This is the layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room. I assumed that if that were true, the room would likely hold clues. So I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room.
So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However,
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors.
So what's it like? That part of the school, I mean.
It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this is more horrific than what we ever imagined.
What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough.
Sounds like it must be important. And really ominous.
However...
Of course, once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there were no cameras and no monitors. Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building.
It has to do with Mukuro Kasaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either.
I know you're right, but that just means... everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then, who did kill her?
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Murako Ikesaba was to get me killed.
Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial.
It was?
The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly.
You mean because of school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly.
You're free to explore Hope's Peak at your discretion.
In other words...
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it.
Mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the Mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikesaba.
What's that?
There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim.
Chi-Chi? Oh, Chi-Chi, you there?
Yeah, I said the line.
Oh, sorry, you like must have cut out or something.
Damn. It could have been you, Makoto.
Oh. I could have been the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Do you mean during the night?
I can hear them, you know? The footsteps of the god of death.
What?
I can hear the god of death as he moves. The ability naturally draws me into cases, just like this.
Anyway.
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw the whole shadow cross the corridor. Or I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room, and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However...
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me.
So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think.
But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want, if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. This is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but it seemed ready to kill you in your room. They did everything they did is a contradiction.
So, what does it all mean?
In other words...
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair.
The other ultimate despair?
There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
You're talking about...
That's right.
What happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, besides 9/11.
Oh, Jesus. Tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
The despicable group, those whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
Then they're...
Indeed.
Make no mistake. They're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy.
Chapter 5. 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. The end. Surviving students, 6. Fuck you, we're continuing. What will you get?
To be continued. Yeah, we are continuing, because fuck you.
Dream Island Rocket. Huh.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Ultimate Despair. A group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now...
Anyway...
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
Yeah, you're right. How do we get out? Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it.
And it can open any door into school, right?
That's right.
That's right.
So we should be able to use it on that door, right? Okay, Kyoko. We can use this key of yours to open the door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out.
Kyoko took the key out with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... Yes, it opened.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death.
Deadly life.
No, that's right. It immediately begins in a deadly life, not a daily. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There's a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, careful with the creep shot.
Ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said that you're the ultimate detective, right? How long have you been doing detective work?
How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family has always seen it that way.
Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Can you say that again? I think you cut out.
Because we take pride in it.
Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shallow.
Also, if I lag, please let me know.
Yeah, you were lagging a bit earlier.
Just let me know when, okay?
Okay. We represent neither justice nor evil. That's how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that,
we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to
A conscious effort?
It's true.
carnival fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride.
Pride. So that explains... Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet...
I gave up on some of that pride.
Huh?
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the... I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, was it because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I wanted to talk to my father about.
However...
There's something I want to say to him, though.
What?
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him, face to face.
What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him.
Oh, wow, that's lovely. Here I thought it was going to be something...
productive.
Here I thought it was going to be something sentimental.
Yeah, maybe.
Sever?
I thought it was gonna be like, kind of like, I don't know, backhanded. But anyways.
Yeah.
The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself. But apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented and had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And, young as I was, he left me behind.
I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I had gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell... I couldn't see how she looked when she said that. What she might have been feeling. All I could do was tell that, compared to her usual self, she was more talkative. And more emotional.
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what everyone in my position might say, right? But that's not true. But there is one thing. One thing that I can never forget.
Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me, even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family.
Damn.
In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot me years ago.
But your family, just to cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come from. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble.
Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. Hatch opened with ease, and so... Oh, we're out. Nice. Looks like we're back.
Looks like we're back. Oh, wait, that's your line.
You're
Sorry.
good.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you.
No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the Mastermind finds out... And I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might.
Listen.
You're worried?
Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
What? You wanna go to him and ask him personally?
Yes.
The fuck? Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run anyway.
When she said that, she pointed to a nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry. What do you think is going to happen isn't.
Because
the Mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
The Mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The Mastermind stood exposed under the investigation into Mikuro's death. There was a moment where the Mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
Right.
If you could talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
I'm still a little... No, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going.
Alright then, to the gym we go.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to the gym we go.
Wee.
Alley-oop?
Alright, let's see why Monokuma's in here.
Mono.
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
If the guilty party is exposed during a class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now, I'm gonna punish you again, and this time, I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko.
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
What?
However...
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
No,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose? You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
However...
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto as the Blackened and tried to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. More than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However...
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of being that would come to our aid even after you quote-unquote killed it.
Am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mikuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
And that means I lose. You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto.
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well...
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that.
The fuck?
What is this? A comedy routine? To make such a bold claim without a shred of evidence.
That doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now. But with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try and bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because...
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide.
I already have that fear. Please don't just throw me out like that.
He would have been gripped by the despair you love to inspire.
However...
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey.
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
Huh?
Indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey.
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair, fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
Then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what's this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Makoto's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey.
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
A fair trial. One last showdown, in other words. This would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept that challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed.
Barry?
Oh, I was getting so bored, so I decided to change things up a little. Time for the bear jokes! Now, what you suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words...
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms.
That was so shit.
Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory? Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this. But this is a long way to climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end. So this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that, then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
It's true.
That's a marsupial, not a bear.
Fuck.
That's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school, then you win. But if you can't do all that,
we'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
Honestly, I can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey.
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. So what?
Hey.
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations, and having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception, and it's part of the regulations, which would mean that whoever killed Mukuro... It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough bear puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden? I'm done talking. I've got nothing left to say. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad?
He seems emotionally unstable, also really pissy.
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment. Overflowing with despair.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto. Let's go.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to. I had to drag that on. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we're out of the gym. Well, that could have gone worse.
Yeah, Def.
I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However...
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
But honestly, why would the Mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
Because...
It's all because of that one moment that the Mastermind let down their guard, like I said.
So, when it was the Mastermind... So when was it the Mastermind let down their guard?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself. Do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwave broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
I mean, well, yeah, the idea of taking over the airways seemed so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often. Hold on, fuck. I accidentally opened something. There we
You're
go.
good.
So it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet, somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to go do something like that so difficult.
A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other.
They wanted to show the world?
it would seem
The mastermind had been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would kill each other.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope Peak, right? A certain concept.
You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those who represent hope to kill each other and sink in despair. The mastermind wants the world to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair.
What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you feel. And yet, same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness.
What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored the rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules, to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have the right answer, and they made me out to be the killer.
But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you, instead, who also was not the killer.
And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, Mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove the world that despair is better than hope, they had to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the Mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations.
But all that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the Mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the Mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning, especially since I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least. I won the bet.
She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation or persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I had showed you my uneasiness, that would have just made you that more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this game.
correct.
Or everything we've gone through would have been for nothing.
You're right. We can't defeat the Mastermind, he'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the Mastermind. Work together. Oh,
Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go?
Yes, let's go. And greet everybody, showing I'm alive, bitches.
God, I'm so tired.
Y'all couldn't kill
Oh, my
me.
neck.
Do you want to keep going, or?
Yeah, I can keep going. I got some drinks.
Like Monster Energy.
Nope, not a monster. Sparkling ice and a Gatorade. I think they'll keep me up for a bit.
Okay. Start with Byakuya. Byakuya's room, is he inside?
Hey,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking.
This is Toko's room.
hey,
I don't think she's here.
Okay, and guess we'll check Yasuhiro's. Where
Hey.
are they?
Where? I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking.
Maybe they're in the dining hall?
Don't forget about Big Titty.
Oh, that's right. This is Hina's.
hey,
I don't think she's here.
Okay, I guess we'll check the dining hall. Though it is
Yeah,
nighttime.
go check the mom.
But it seems to be open. And suddenly, we were greeted with...
The fuck?
I don't know what to say. You again.
What the fuck? Are
Is he
you...
broken?
whew,
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
Yeah, I can't say any of that. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Oh.
Ah.
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Hey, he actually sounds a little happy to see me.
Hey! I mean, like, at least we're resilient cockroaches.
You're not a ghost, right?
Oh, come on, man.
Smack you.
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
I mean, yeah, that seriously stinks.
It's Makoto! He smells like a wet dog. Get away! Shoo! Shoo!
And in a flash, my tears dried up. I mean, that's fair. We were in a fucking dump, basically.
Yeah, and you smell like shit, bro.
Talk to Kyoko, I guess?
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I've told, what I have to tell you all.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. No, not me or any of you.
Huh?
Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It's all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But its decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap? Did you, Makoto? Made it sound like that was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
You really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it later.
So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
You're alright? Our job is to expose the mastermind?
There's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this game, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Every last mystery?
But
We've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh!
Everyone?
No! I hate you.
Hey, you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us. I'm fine with the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master.
I mean, I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
Anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the...
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But
figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro. School's mysteries.
It's a pretty friggin' tall order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So we work together and search as hard as we can. I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
Uh-huh?
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought, too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his...
Hint? It's a very polite approach. Here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already. The killing game began with 16, all of them high school students. The only person to take a single step are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
So in other
If the
words,
mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to have set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised a scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game.
Then the mastermind is...
There were... that's you.
There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. And Mukuro, and you get... Added Mukuro, and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's right.
And one of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive, are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious!
Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said that all to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being only one of us is also a possibility.
And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
Yeah, I mean, they're the ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say that it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him, like, in secret.
but
Shh. I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking that many times.
I'm right.
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and interactions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all of those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Oh, I guess we're doing this tomorrow then. It's nighttime, apparently.
This is a school
Or
announcement.
not.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Every room is unlocked? Wait, that means we... Okay.
Look wherever
We
you
can
want.
go through the stairs.
Solve the
We could
mystery
go
in
into...
whatever
Yeah.
way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Oh, and we can go into the bio room. You know, the one that says raw?
All bird off. How very magnanimous?
Yeah.
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name
At
of
this
my
point,
family.
I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibilities.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
Mister! He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him?
Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream. Without the cream or coffee. You're totally useless. You can put more shit in the mug, bro.
With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. You're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right.
Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait.
How about
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall.
Everyone's really going on by themselves?
What about you, Hina?
I guess I'll do the same thing.
But
I mean, it's not like I don't trust everyone, you know?
cause I mean,
But until now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else.
You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died.
Makoto! That's really nice of you to say.
but
But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here.
Oh, I just realized why Makoto said that. During the first trial, if it wasn't for Hina seeing Sayaka grab the knife, they would have thought he grabbed it.
Oh. Hey.
So it's literally thanks to her that he's alive.
Do it all on my own. Hey, see you later.
Hina was surprisingly high in spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So, you're gonna go off on your own, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean that we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us.
I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. Then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said that all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in this.
We can visit all the places we couldn't before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
With that, Kyoko's gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. That's what I have to prove. A proof that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim was stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Kasaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So, where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I start with the rooms that were locked up until now. Headmaster's room, bio, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms. Alright. Garden Dojo. Time to get started. Oh, we have a whole list of places to check. Wow. Alright, I guess we just start from the ground, work our way up.
Yeah, sure.
So first things first, we check the second floor. Gates open, we can finally check the second floor. What do we got up here? Oh! This is the second floor of the dorms? Looks like some kind of ancient ruins. Or no.
Raggedy looking ass.
More like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Wow, okay. So
yeah, it could have been like a hurricane.
Maybe.
I mean, like, hurricanes can be, like, pretty powerful.
And that looks pretty bloody right there.
Yep, someone probably got crushed.
Wow. I guess what we have is this bed and bathroom. No trash can to check. Oh well. Bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even like really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. I mean,
like, it's still a bed. Oh, hey, coin!
I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. It wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Alright, nothing in here.
Well, I guess we could check every single room to, like, get coins.
We can't check the rooms. Look at the map. What are the...
Deer? Oh, deer.
That's a giraffe. Oh, it's a locker room.
Oh, I thought that was a deer.
This room is filled with lockers. Must have been for Hope Week students who came before us. Class before us must have used these. Okay, we're 78th, right? So it's, oh my god.
Why is there so many blocked off?
Yeah, that's weird. I guess we're gonna have to inspect everything. We don't know what's inside, but there's no way. I think we should speed through this, but just by barely reading. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna speed through this. Card reader installed. Must be how you get the locker open. Pretty similar to card readers on the second room, or second floor. That doesn't mean, let's give it a try. No luck. Well, I can still try, see if any of them open. I have a feeling one of these is gonna open. Okay, fine. I guess that's all of them. Really thought one of them would have opened, truthfully. Oh, what the hell happened down here? Okay. We'll check the bathrooms after if we need to. What is this room? This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's more of an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Oh, what the fuck? Chi-Chi?
Oh, sorry. It's the headmaster's private room.
Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time.
A regret? Well, what do we have to check? Only just a couple of things. Let's check the computer, first off. A PC on the desk. Must belong to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it.
We might be able to get some info on ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group.
Chi-Chi?
Oh, yeah, sorry. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst source of people. They were the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
Sorry if I'm fucking up, I'm just falling asleep, man.
That's fine.
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best you could do as a complete kitty failure.
But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have.
The ultimate despair has been added to the proof bullet section of your handbook.